This episode of The Direct Line combines two or more shorter episodes.
Welcome to The Direct Line, the official podcast for OADSP. We're excited to have you here with us today, and if you have comments, suggestions, or if you want to join us in studio as a guest, reach out to me at podcast@oadsp.org. I'm David Rustio, and today I am speaking with Lisa Jo Hargett. Welcome to the show, Lisa Jo.
Thank you.
It's nice having you here today. So, Lisa Jo, tell us about yourself.
Well, I am a 30-year retired dental assistant.
Okay.
Now,
wait a minute. Before you go on, dentistry scares me. Going to the dentist scares me.
Dentistry scares a lot of people. With being an assistant, part of my job was to make that patient feel more comfortable and at ease, both with individuals with disabilities and people who don't have disabilities,
I'm not sure which category I fit into, but I have to be sedated.
And a lot of individuals do, depending on the severity of their problems. It seems to be, if you have a lot of dentistry work that needs done, then obviously it's a good way to go. You don't wake up, you wake up and things are done.
Right. I am sedated for checkups and cleaning.
Oh, that's extreme.
Yes. Yes, it is. And that's a whole different story for a whole different podcast. So we won't go into all that. Okay. I'm sorry I interrupted. So you were a dental assistant for many, many years. Go on. Tell us about yourself.
I am a single mom.
Okay.
I have 3 children and 2 grandchildren.
Okay.
Amazing children.
Do you have a favorite?
You shouldn't have a favorite, but I've always been a little closest to my son Tyler.
Okay.
He was born premature at the end of my 6th month, weighed 1 pound 9 ounces.
Wow.
But is doing incredibly amazing now. Did 4 years in the Navy. Is now a structural aviation mechanic.
Okay.
Bought his first home. Him and his wife have given me my first 2 granddaughters.
Well, then that explains why maybe he's your favorite. I guess we should talk about the other 2 as well, though.
Absolutely. I have my oldest is Hudson.
Okay.
A vet tech at the Twinsburg Medical Center in Twinsburg. Over 7 years, doing amazing. Also very, very proud of.
Of course.
My youngest is Mason. He's 19. Went to school to be a welder. Okay. Currently isn't doing the welding due to a medical issue. He's having seizures now, which isn't a good thing. But he is doing maintenance at an apartment place where when the people move out, he does.
So he stays busy.
So he's doing pretty good for being 19, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty blessed. All of them are doing what they should be doing.
3 boys, no girls.
Right.
Are you okay with that?
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
My parents had 5 girls and me. So.
Wow.
I don't know if I was a blessing or a curse to that mix. So, any hobbies, places you like to visit, things you like to do?
I enjoy watching football. I enjoy watching the Browns.
Okay.
Even though they can be disappointing at times, still am a good fan with them.
Sure.
I enjoy playing billiards.
Okay. Now, what is that?
Pool.
Playing
pool.
Billiards. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy that a lot. I have a group of friends that we get together and we play.
Okay. You don't gamble, though, do you?
No, we don't. We play for fun. Just for a fun thing. Yeah. I'm not a hustler.
No. I'm sure you could beat me because I've maybe played it twice in my life. So.
Oh, it's good times.
Yeah. Good.
I enjoy camping.
Okay.
Hiking, going walks.
Okay. So, what do you do for a living?
Well, I am a direct support professional for adults with some disabilities.
Okay.
And I also just obtained just this week a position helping the nurses as an assistant. And
Congratulations.
Thank you. Helping to get our individuals to medical appointments and helping to do the filing and keeping good contact with the supervisors of the individuals.
Okay. What do you like about being a DSP?
To me, it has been the most rewarding job I could ever get.
Okay.
Being an assistant, like I said, I have a lot of empathy, and I'm a very caring person. And to me, to know that I made someone's quality of life better,
wow,
to me, that's very special. It makes it, that's what thrives me.
Sure.
To know that I actually have an individual, I've been seeing her for the last 4 years. Mm-hmm. She lived on her own, and I would take her to her appointments, and I would take her to her shopping, and I would make sure that things in her home were what they needed to be.
Right.
And she has grown and thrived so much that she actually has a boyfriend now.
Okay.
Actually, they're purchasing a home together.
Wow.
She actually has a job in the community.
Okay.
At the TJ Maxx. And she just is, to me, to see her doing that well makes me feel good. Like, you're always proud when your children turn out to be good people.
Sure.
You always want your person that you're providing care for to also thrive and be happy and know that they're being the best they can be.
Sure. Sure. So just tell us a little bit about her. You don't have to give us a last name or anything, but just tell us about her.
She actually had a position at the board office.
Okay.
And she would help assist the secretaries in shredding papers and doing some light filing and running messages at the board of MRDD. And she did very well there. And then she also obtained a part-time position at the TJ Maxx, where she worked in the fitting room. When the people would come, she would give them the number of garments that she had, and make sure that the area was cleaned up. And she's still doing that to this day.
Does she enjoy that?
She does, and she's very happy. Her and I we would go walking. We would go on the walk trails in Kent.
Okay.
And we'd walk a mile and then turn around and walk back and keep healthy. And then like I said, we would do our shopping. And she loved to shop at Kohl's and do.
Now, you don't like to shop though, right?
Oh.
This is a lot of work for you, right?
They enjoy that extra time getting out, getting out of their home, and even if it is just to go and purchase a new top for
Sure.
till a holiday, or it makes their day.
Sure.
Getting them out.
When you're on your walks, what do you two talk about?
Oh my gosh.
Keep it clean.
We talk about her job.
Okay.
Our personal relationships with our individuals, her boyfriend and my, boyfriend, our children.
So you gossip.
We gossip. We're like little women gossiping. We look for deer and rabbits and things because the walk trails are wooded.
Okay.
And then a lot of times we race. We focus who can get down that trail the quickest and
who wins.
Well, a lot of times Carly did.
What would you like to say to other DSPs that are listening today?
Enjoy the job. Have fun doing the job.
Well, it has been a lot of fun talking to you this morning, Lisa Jo.
Thank you.
And I think they can hear Bumper kind of squeaking in the background. He, Bumper is here with us interviewing today too. So thank you for being here, and I hope you have a great holiday season.
Thank you. You as well.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, and join us next time on The Direct Line.
We'll be right back.
A structured education with intentional goals has long been viewed as essential to human progress and development. It helps people grow into the best versions of themselves and readies them to contribute positively to and for the common good. Education doesn't merely help build and improve students' skills, it also assists in the expansion of their characters and in their ability to help society fully recognize the dignity of all people. At DSPU, we share those same goals. We help educational systems nurture their students' characters and develop their knowledge and skill sets for entering the workforce as direct support professionals, ready to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Through DSPU, students are placed on a track of development that helps equip them for whatever long-term goals they may have, including careers in fields as diverse as healthcare, therapies, education, and many other essential professions. DSPU offers vocational vision and can inspire passion in students who are searching for a way to make a positive contribution to and for the common good. I'm Becky Watson, Director of Engagement at OADSP. Contact me at bwatson@oadsp.org to discuss the benefits of onboarding DSPU's fully developed program.
And now back to the show. This episode of The Direct Line combines 2 or more shorter episodes.
Welcome to The Direct Line, the official podcast for OADSP. We're excited to have you here with us today, and if you have comments, suggestions, or if you want to join us in studio as a guest, reach out to me at podcast@oadsp.org.
I'm David Rustio, and today I am speaking with Marcy Cohen. Welcome to the show, Marcy.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
It's good to have you here. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm actually originally from Youngstown, Ohio.
Now, where is that? North, south, east, west, center?
I am so bad with directions, honestly, I'm not sure.
Okay. That's okay because I have to use GPS. So.
Yeah, I do too. But I know when you're going there, you would want to take 76 East. So that much I know for sure.
Great.
I've lived in Ravenna for 5 years now.
Okay.
And I have a lot of experience in social services. I've worked with folks of all different ages in different capacities.
Okay.
I've worked with severe and persistent mental illness and addiction.
Okay.
From adolescents on up to elderly.
Okay.
I was in the field with adults that are developmentally disabled back right when I got out of college. Worked in the field for a while.
So about 10 years ago.
Yeah, just about that. Yeah, we'll say 10 years. That sounds good. I worked in the field of chemical dependency for a while. And as I said, severe and persistent mental illness and addictions, which typically go hand in hand, unfortunately.
Okay.
And I left the field of disabled adults with developmental disabilities for about a year or so.
Okay.
And I am back and very happy to be back at Independence of Portage County. I live less than 2 miles away, which is a beautiful thing, especially in the wintertime.
Right.
And here I am the social services coordinator. So one of the duties, there's many duties that I'm just learning since I just started, which is a wonderful thing, that I'm in charge of doing all the unusual incidents, major unusual incidents.
Okay.
All the lovely paperwork that goes with all those, which there's plenty. There's a form for everything in the social services field.
Yes.
No matter which realm you're in, there's a form for everything. And the other thing, one of the other things that I do is help link people with the resources in the community that they need.
Okay.
So that would be job and family services for Medicaid, for food stamps, with Social Security, for financial assistance, basically being a liaison between our individuals and those entities, as well as their employers if they work.
Sure.
Of course, their residents and the staff there. Families if they're involved.
Okay.
Guardians if they're involved. Also, I get called upon to determine whether something is qualified as an unusual incident.
Okay. Talk about that.
Well, I had somebody ask me just the other day. A guy was at the doctor's, And they asked him some of the typical questions they ask. Do you feel safe at home?
Okay.
And he named a staff and said that that person was mean to him.
Okay.
Apparently, he doesn't like this guy and he doesn't get along with him. However, when they asked him, did that staff ever hit you? He said no. And asked if anyone else had ever hit him, and he said no. So I felt that it was probably a safer bet to do an unusual incident form.
Sure.
Because it was a response that could elicit further communication from the doctor's office. Perhaps their social services people might suspect something.
Right.
Adult Protective Services might suspect something and
Sure.
get involved. So the first thing I learned in this field back when I started many, many years ago was if you don't write it down, it didn't happen.
True.
So now it's mostly computers. If you don't type it in, it didn't happen. But that rule still stands.
Right.
Hearsay means nothing. So it's always best to cover ourselves and have something in writing.
Yeah.
And hope that nothing else comes of it, but at least we have it.
And we want to be transparent.
Right.
And
we
make sure that
definitely want to
nothing
be
is
transparent.
happening. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. And the fact is that people don't always get along,
Sure.
but it doesn't mean they're bad.
Right. Personalities are personalities. and
Personality.
we like some and we don't like some, and
Yes.
and we don't even know why.
Right. A lot of times we don't know why. Right. And our individuals are just like anyone else.
Absolutely.
They have their opinions, they have their feelings, and whether it's about staff themselves, their work, their lives, and they're entitled to those opinions.
Absolutely. So you listed off a page and a half of duties.
And it's not all of it, but wait, there's more.
Right, of course. What is the most challenging piece of your job, you think?
The most challenging right now is remembering everyone's name
I
where
love
they
that.
live.
Okay.
That is really challenging because we serve, I think, about 100 individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Some are in supported living.
Mm-hmm.
Some are in ICFs. And I feel like I'm playing the memory game from when I was a kid, when you put all the cards down
Right.
and you flip one over and then you try to find the match to it and try and remember, okay, where did I see that before?
Right.
And it's very similar feeling, except it's people's names.
Right. I'm bad with names.
I'm bad with names. I never used to be, but with age,
now that you're in your 30s.
Yeah, now that I'm in my 30s, things start to go.
So that's the challenging part. What's the most rewarding piece? I know you're kind of new to this position here, but what so far looks to be the most rewarding piece of your position?
Getting to know the individuals and connecting with them.
Even though you don't know the names.
Yeah, even if I don't know their names yet. And meeting them and getting to know them and their likes and dislikes and all the ins and outs. And then, being successful in helping them.
Sure.
That
Anybody stand
most.
out?
Right now, we have a guy that goes to our day program who likes to come visit.
Okay.
And he caught sight of a decoration in my office yesterday, and I became his new best friend.
Okay.
Yes. So that was a lot of fun. He didn't want to leave. He really wanted to get at that decoration.
A Christmas decoration?
No, actually, it was a Hanukkah decoration.
A Hanukkah decoration.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'm Jewish, and the last night was the first night of Hanukkah.
And so he saw that decoration, and now you're the place to be.
Yep. I'm the place to be because it caught his eye. It's nice and shiny and sparkly.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
a lot of us men, we like nice, shiny, sparkly things.
Yes, that's a common thing. Yes, it really caught his eye. And as a matter of fact, another fun fact is when I came to Independence and the CEO, Michelle, was telling me that she was going to have a contest for people to decorate their offices
Okay.
for Christmas.
Sure.
And so I said, well, can I decorate for Hanukkah? I'm Jewish. And she said, no way, so am I. And I'm like, get out of here. Are you kidding me? I thought I was the only Jew in Ravenna.
Well, there's at least two.
Now there's at least two, and she has children,
So there's more.
there's more. So that's really nice to hear. We can kind of exchange notes, and I showed her my menorah that I brought in,
Okay.
and I told her about a new menorah that I just got from Amazon, which is
Okay.
really cool. So real technologically advanced.
Right.
So because Hanukkah's a fun holiday.
Absolutely.
And I am proud to be Jewish, even with all the things going on right now in the world, which is unfortunate. I'm still proud of that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm not Jewish, but one of my children bought me a menorah a couple of years ago.
Nice.
And gave it to me at Christmas.
Oh, cool.
And so, it's on the mantle at home. And I don't know the traditions around it, but I have one.
No, well, in a nutshell, the holiday of Hanukkah celebrates a miracle. And there are 4 Hebrew letters that basically say a great miracle happened there. Nun, He, Shin, and Gimel.
Okay.
And those are on a spinning top, a dreidel that children play with at Hanukkah.
Okay.
And the great miracle that occurred was the temple was destroyed, and there was only 1 can of oil left when the Jews went back in to clean things up. So it was only expected to last 1 night.
Gotcha.
But by a miracle, it lasted 8 nights, and that's where the menorah comes in.
Gotcha.
With the 8 candles, and there is actually an extra candle in addition that's called the shamus, which is the helper candle.
Okay.
So you light the shamus, and then you use the shamus, if you're using regular candles, to light the rest of the candles.
Okay.
And right now, a really cool meme or saying that I've seen that I really like is be a shamus.
Be a shamus.
Be a helper.
Nice.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool. It's a nice theme.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So in what ways do you support DSPs here?
I support them in making sure that I get correct information about any of the incidents that occur, because a lot of times it does involve direct care staff.
Sure.
Keeping in mind that we need to know the facts of what happened and not make assumptions.
Okay.
Also that we need to remember to thank our DSPs and our managers who are doing, direct care, frontline work, because it's hard.
It is.
It's challenging. It can be rewarding, but it can also be challenging. And I'm a firm believer in being appreciative and thanking people who do this. That goes a long way. It does for me. Yeah. When I'm supervised and managed and I'm appreciated.
Yep.
And, it's just something that is common courtesy, but that also goes a long way, I think, with our staff in letting them know that we appreciate what they do.
Does the organization do things that show appreciation to the DSPs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know that I can already see that, they advocate for the extra money that they can earn after, if they go through certain trainings.
Sure.
And that was emphasized in orientation when I met some DSPs that were in orientation with me. And I think that's wonderful, because they work hard.
Oh, they do. Yeah, and for those of you listening that don't know, there's a way for DSPs to earn $1 an hour in addition to whatever their wage is, and that's paid by the state. But there's some training requirements for that. So if you're a DSP, you should talk to somebody in the organization and see if that's available at your place.
Absolutely, yes. And it's important that an organization emphasizes that and informs their staff about that so that they have the opportunity to take advantage of that.
And it doesn't cost the organization anything.
Right. And it makes a person better trained.
Absolutely.
So it's a win-win situation.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for being here today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I enjoyed our conversation.
I enjoyed this very much.
Well, you have a great day.
Yeah, thank you. You do the same.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening, and join us next time on The Direct Line.
We'll be right back. This episode of The Direct Line is brought to you by Leadership Launchpad, OADSP's flagship leadership development program. We all know that a leader is not defined by title alone. It's more than a position, and it's needed at all levels of an organization. Each Leadership Launchpad retreat is its own universe, separate from the outside world, so participants are empowered to concentrate on personal development, exercise networking skills, and re-enter the day-to-day with a clearer sense of their leadership identities. Visit the upcoming events listing at oadsp.org for dates and registration and scholarship information. And now back to the show. This episode of The Direct Line combines 2 or more shorter episodes.
Welcome to The Direct Line, the official podcast for OADSP. We're excited to have you here with us today, and if you have comments, suggestions, or if you want to join us in studio as a guest, reach out to me at podcast@oadsp.org.
I'm David Rustio, and today I am speaking with Sherry Comlow. Welcome to the show, Sherry.
Thank you, David.
It's good to see your smiling face today. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Sherry.
I'm a mother. I have a daughter. She's a nurse, an RN. She's still going to school, and she wants to be a nurse practitioner, and she also wants to teach nursing. And she got married and she got divorced, and she lived in North Carolina, and she came back. Now she bought a condo out in Olmsted Falls, so to be close to me,
So she moved back here to be close to Mom.
Yeah, to Ohio.
Yeah, so you said South Carolina or North Carolina?
North Carolina.
I've lived in both, South and North Carolina. Yeah. They're both beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'm here too.
Yeah.
So where do you work?
I work with a man named David, and he lives by himself.
Okay.
And we go out, and I take him places. He likes to go to movies. We go shopping. Anything he wants to do, we do. He likes to go out he loves McDonald's.
Well, so tell us a little bit about David. What are some, other than eating, we all like to eat, but tell us a little bit about David.
Well, David's retired from work, so he's home all the time.
Okay.
So, we just try to find things for him to do. He likes where he lives. He has a lot of people, a big apartment building. Everybody in that apartment loves him.
Okay.
So we go for walks. We check his mail, and what else?
Well, what does he order at McDonald's?
Fish sandwiches.
Every time?
Every time.
And fries too, or just fish?
Just fish. And he never wants to eat it there. He always wants to take it home and eat it. So.
Right. What do you eat? What do you get?
I get the same thing. I just get a fish. No fries or anything.
Wow. Okay. Dedicated to that fish sandwich.
Yes.
So is there any place that David likes to go visit?
He likes to visit his sister. He has a sister in town, like 5 minutes away from where he lives.
Okay.
And he's real close. His family, they're really nice, and they're really close to each other. And his mom passed away about, I think it was 3-4 years ago. So, he thinks about her a lot, and sometimes he feels bad. And I tell him, your mommy's in heaven, and she'll always love you. The love will never die. You always have love. So that makes him happy.
Right. So what do you say about your relationship with David? How do you guys communicate, and what connects the two of you?
Just me understanding and being patient with him and letting him know that I really care, and what he wants, if I can do it, he gets, He's number one. He's first, I'm there for him.
And are you number one for him?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. He has his sister and everybody, but he counts on me a lot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, I hear that you've been working in this industry, in this field, a long time.
Yes.
How long have you been working?
It was in October. It was 27 years, and now I'm working on 28 years.
28 years.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite part of the job?
Being with the clients, being with the people I work with, doing what I do. It's like my job. I don't feel like I'm working. You know, I can't believe I get paid to do what I do. It's like hanging out with friends all day, you know? I mean, one guy I had, we went to Blossom Hill a couple times. A long time ago, I took one lady to, we went to Tennessee because he wanted to, isn't Tennessee where I'm not good with country music. Isn't that where they had the
the
old opera? Yeah.
Opera? Yeah. I think so.
She wanted to go there. Her brother paid for the airplane, everything. All I had to do, paid for our room and everything, and all I had to do was pay for my own food, you know, which was fine.
Nice.
Yeah, so we did that.
27 years.
Yeah.
Now, have you traveled anywhere else with a client?
No, and one guy I took, he had we went to, it's a dog track now, but it's a casino.
Okay.
I forgot. It's in West Virginia.
Okay.
We went there and had fun there. You know, he got to play slots.
Now, you don't gamble, though, do you?
I used to. I don't do it anymore.
Used to.
My husband that passed away, he had racehorses.
Okay.
And then they opened these casinos up, you know.
Sure.
Like at Mountaineer and Thistledown.
So they go race?
Huh?
So he'd take his horse and race?
Yeah, he'd take his horse and race, and he'd get mad at me because I didn't care about that. I had more fun on the slots.
Oh, so you didn't even watch the horse race? You would just go in?
Yeah, he'd tell me, be sure to watch. And I said, if I'm hot, I'm not getting out, you know.
Yeah, I have a budget of $20 when I go to the casino.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah, and I'm usually done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Waiting on everybody else.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Like, just take what you can afford to lose because there's something in the air there, you know, until you get out in the first year. Reality doesn't hit you until you get out there. Like, oh God, what did I do?
That's right. Yeah, I'm not lucky. I've never hit a jackpot or anything. Did you tell us? Tell us about it.
I hit several times at Mountaineer, like for $1,250.
Really?
Yeah, but that's bad. Once you hit like that, you think you go back and hit all the time, and you don't. You know.
Right.
And then that's where you get in trouble.
So once you got your $1,200, did you walk out the door?
Yeah, I told my husband, "Let's go.
It's time." See, that's the smart way. I assume.
And then when I did that the first time, I just took all the money. The second time I did, I said, "Just take the taxes out," because that really broke my heart. You know. Right. When I went to H&R Block, I said, I don't think it's fair. I said, that was my money. I paid taxes on already. Now I have to pay taxes again on it because, you know, I won that money.
Yeah, taxes, you know, we can't seem to get around those.
No, but, you know.
At all. So you've been, in this field a long time and you've worked with a lot of folks. What might you say to folks that would be considering coming in to our field?
What would I say to them? What, like, advice would I give them?
Yeah. Would you tell them to come on, or would you tell them to run away? Or?
No. Independence is very, very great. I've been, like, when I first started, in 2000, I started in 1996, but in 2000, I was at the bowling alley, and I broke my leg. I fell, and I broke my leg.
Oh, goodness.
And Independence, they were right there. They came up the hospital. They showed me, I had workman's comp, and they showed me all the different options I had and what they do, and they were wonderful. They did that. They helped me with that. They said, any bills you get, just bring them to the office. And then in 2014, my husband died, and Michelle and my supervisor and everybody came to my husband's calling hours, like that was all one day. So, and anytime like there's anything big like that in my life, it seems like they're always there to support me.
So Independence of Portage County takes care of their folks.
Yes, they do.
Well, that's a great testimony.
Yes, I love them.
And I hear they love you as well, but you didn't hear that from me. Well, thank you, Sherry, for being here today, for taking the time.
Okay.
I appreciate you dropping in, and I hope you have a great day.
Okay, thank you. I hope you do too. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening, and join us next time on The Direct Line.